Here we are going to learn how to graph straight lines. Specifically, we're going to look at lines that are written in this form, y equals mx plus b. Not every line has to be written in this format, but today we're going to look at specifically those. This format is called the slope-intercept form. And the name suggests that by looking at the equation, you should be able to tell the slope and the y-intercept of the line. And we can see the slope right here. It's the coefficient of x. It could be a negative number. It could be a positive number. It could be 0. It could even be a 1. So you have to look for that. Sometimes they just write x, let's say x plus 5. In this case, the slope value is 1. That's the slope. If there's no coefficient in front of x, it's because it's a coefficient of 1. Now, the slope is going to tell you the relationship between the rise and the run. So m is equal to the ratio of rise over the run. The rise is going to tell you how much you go up, and you will go up if it's a positive fraction, and you will go down by the amount of the rise if it's a negative fraction. As for the run, always think of it as you're going to the right by that amount. So let's say I have a question where the slope is 7 over 5. That means from my y-intercept point, I would be going up 7 and then going 5 to the right. Say I had the slope of negative 5 over 7. It's a negative slope, so I would be going down 5 and I would be going 7 to the right. And so that's what we're going to look at when we graph lines. The y-intercept is going to be the second component of the equation. It's the portion that doesn't have an x in it. That's your y-intercept. This will be where the graph crosses the y-axis. So b is the value where the line crosses the x-axis. So keep that in mind. I will do some examples, and I'm going to tell you that at some points you should pause the video, try some of the examples on your own, and then play it and see if you got the right answer. So just follow me for the first one. I want to graph this line right here. Y equals 3 over 2x plus 1. Y equals mx plus b. So by looking at this line here, I have a slope value of 3 over 2. This is going to tell me it's a positive slope, that I'm going to go up 3, and I'm going to go to the right 2 from my y-intercept point. And my y-intercept point, as you can see it, it's a 1. There's a number without an x. So when I graph this, here's what I do. I have x-axis here. I have the y-axis here. I start on the y-axis at the y-intercept point 1. So I put a point there. And then I'm going to go up 3 from this point. I go up 3. So that takes me to 2, 3, 4. If I'm going up 3, I go to 4. And then I'm going to go 2 to the right. So it's going to go to 1 and 2. Okay, so keep that in mind. I was right here at 1. I'm going to go up 3. And then I'm going to go 2 to the right. And then I connect those 2 points with a straight line. Okay, so I just connect those. And there is my straight line. That's how you do it. You draw arrows like this to indicate that the line continues. And then you label it y equals 3 over 2x plus 1. Okay, that's how you do that. So now I want you to pause the video, and then try to do part B on your own. Look again at part A. You can replay the video if you need to. And then once you're confident you understood it, try part B, pause the video, and then once you're done, play the video and see if you got the same answer as me. Okay, for part B, I'm going to graph again. I have a y-intercept of 2, so I start at 2. Always a good idea to write your slope and y-intercept. We have a slope of 2 over 5. It's a positive slope. So we're going to go up 2 and we're going to go 5 to the right from the y-intercept point. And our y-intercept point is the component without an x, which is the 2. So I start at 2 on the y-axis. So this is my first point. And from this point, I'm going to go up 2. Going up 2 takes me to 4. But then I also want to go 5 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so up 2 and then 5 to the right. And that ends up right there. And then you connect with a straight line, use a ruler to get an accurate line. And there we go. That's how you graph this line here. Label it y equals 2 over 5x plus 2. Okay, we're going to do a couple more so you can grow confident in knowing how to graph these. Here's the next one I want to graph. I have a slope of 3, but I would like to think of this as a fraction. I need to know how much I'm going to the right. A slope of 3 is the same as 3 over 1. So keep that in mind. 3 over 1. That means I go up 3, and then I'm going to go 1 to the right. I go up because it's positive fraction. I go to the right because I always do. Always go to the right, so you're not confused. Go to the right, but then go up or down. Go up if it's a positive fraction, go down if it's a negative fraction. My y-intercept this time has a negative on it. So I just have to make sure I go to the y-axis at negative 2. So right here at negative 2, that's where I have my y-intercept. And it's from this point that we're going to go up 3 and then 1 to the right. So keep that in mind. Up 3 from negative 2. Negative 1, that's up 1. At 0, you'd be up 2. And then when you get to 1, you're up 3 already. 1, 2, 3. And then 1 to the right. So you end up right here at 1. Draw a straight line that connects those 2 points. And there we go. There's your straight line. Y equals 3x subtract 2. Okay. So pause the video. Well, you can watch it again if you need to for this part, but pause it so you could try part D. Once you have it, if you know what to do, great. If you don't know what to do, you can play the video and watch me do it. So here we don't have a coefficient in front of x. You don't see anything. So you have to assume that it's a 1. If I don't see a number, it's a 1. It's always assumed like that. And 1 as a fraction will be 1 over 1. So from my y-intercept point, I'm going to go up 1 and then go 1 to the right. My y-intercept is negative 6. So I start on the y-axis at negative 6 and then go up 1 and then 1 to the right. Negative 6. Okay. And so I start right there. Go up 1, 1 to the right. Go up 1, it takes you to negative 5, and then 1 to the right. And then draw a straight line again, and that's what you do. And there we go. So this is another straight line. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. Just make sure you've labeled those. Arrows are good to indicate they go on forever. Same thing with your straight line. Arrows indicate that the line goes, outwards forever this way. It goes outwards forever this way, but we just don't have time to graph it all. So this is good enough. And yeah, going back here too, x-axis, y-axis. And then this one is, arrow down. Okay, 2 more examples. Here's the next one. I have a negative slope. So for the first time, we'll talk about what a negative does. At the very beginning of the video, I said the negative means that you're going down. And that's what you're going to do. You're going to go down 1 unit, but always go to the right. Always go right, never go left. Okay, x-axis, y-axis. I'm going to start at the y-intercept of 5. So start all the way there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we go, I start right there. Start there, and then you're gonna go 1 unit down and then 3 units to the right. So imagine 1 down from 5 takes you to 4, but then also go 3 to the right. 1 down, 1, 2, 3 to the right. Connect with a straight line, and there's your answer. There's a graph. Okay, that's y equals -1/3 x plus 5. Here's the next one. I'm going to tell you what the slope is, what it does, but then I want you to pause the video after and try to graph it by yourself before you look at my solution. M equals -6. -6 as a fraction is -6/1. Anytime you have a whole number without the denominator, it's always over 1. Like a 10 is 10/1, a 9 is 9/1, a 2 is 2/1, and so on and so forth. It's a negative slope, so you're going to go down 6 from your y-intercept point, and you're going to go 3 to the right afterwards. Your y-intercept is the 3. And now you should pause the video, try to graph, and see if you get the same answer as me. Okay, so I'm going to start graphing. Here we go. So we have that. We have a y-intercept at 3. So I start here at 3. And then we're going to go down 6. So down 6 from 3. If you need a calculator, you can use one. But down 6 from 3, if you go 3, you subtract 6, you end up at -3. Right? So you'd end up at -3 if you went down 6, but then you also go 1 unit to the right. So let's pretend that this is 1. And so down 6 and then 1 to the right, you end up right there. And then we connect with a straight line. And there we go. There's a line y equals -6x plus 3.